guys, I hope you're doing so lovely today. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Morgan and this is Portraits, where we focus on auras and I paint portraits of them. And if you're returning, welcome back. So happy to have you back as always. So today we are going to be looking at your aura moving into the new year. And I'm very excited for this reading because I love a good glow up. I can't wait to see how you guys are evolving and I can't wait to hear about it. If you already have your New Year's resolution picked out, definitely leave it down in the comments. Would love to hear it. This is going to be in a pick a card format. So if you're not familiar with how to do this, basically you're just going to pick one of the three options that I'm about to show you on the screen and take your time with it, see which card resonates with you the most. And if you want to, you can also pick more than one pile. Some people like to watch all the piles and then decide later which one resonated the most with them. But once you have your pile in mind, go ahead and go down to the timestamps listed down in the description as well as in the comments of this video, and then just go to your timestamp for the pile that you chose and go ahead and watch the pile and let me know how it resonates. And if you're new here, this is a little bit different than your typical channel where people just like draw cards and read energy and give messages that way. My form of divination is actually drawing out auras. So what you're going to be seeing on the screen is me drawing out your aura while I explain your energy. So it's a lot of fun and you'll see how it goes as we go along, and I'm just really excited to get into it. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Alrighty, pile number one. Thank you so much for being here, first of all. So, jumping into your 2025 aura, I love this energy for you because what I'm picking up on is this inner strength really coming out and your authenticity really shining in 2025. You are totally leaving behind people-pleasing tendencies and you're leaving behind this version of you that would easily give in to what anybody else wanted. And I feel like you've been working on this. This might have been a bigger problem the beginning of the year or even 2 years ago, but in 2025 for sure you are really cracking down on this and you are not taking any crap from anybody and you're doing what you want to do. You are not missing out on any opportunities. You're not basing your decisions off of how it's going to affect other people. You're just doing what you want to do. You have your goals in mind and you're not going to let anybody get in the way of that. And I think that's incredible. The card that you picked was very icy, neon blue, but your card was the only one that felt I don't know how to explain this, just very sure of itself, it felt like the leader of the group. And something else that I noticed is that the pink and the green card, they both had tinges of blue somewhere in them. Yours didn't have any of the other colors in it. They can try to be what I'm trying to be and they can try to do what I'm doing, but I know who I am and I'm very sure of myself and this is me and no one can take that from me. Everyone is going to be their own person and they can try to copy me as much as they want. They can try to steal my energy as much as they want, but I have my energy. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I want. I know who I am, and you deserve to be rewarded in any way because of the work that you've put in to gain that reward. And anybody who doesn't want you to be fulfilled in life doesn't need a place in your life. And even if you do keep them in your life, they're going to stay in your life for a reason, but it's okay to set boundaries. If you set a boundary with a family member, they're not just going to kick you out because you did something stand up for yourself, right? And if they did, that's a whole new journey. You are realizing how precious your energy is and you're over this overthinking. You're overthinking. That's your motto for this year, this upcoming year. Love that for you. Overthinking. You are done worrying about these short-term problems that other people are gonna have because you're happy. They'll get over it. And if they don't, cool. Now you know that you didn't need that person in your life and this is a whole new journey for you. Go find somebody else. Like, it's just, you're so over it. You're so done hoping that, you know, you can be perfect for everybody in your life, and you're so done holding on to people so tightly and holding on to the wrong people so tightly. It's like I'm picturing a collar with spikes on the inside of it. Like, you think that it's protecting you, but like being comfortable isn't always the best thing for you. And it's okay to let go of things. Like, you will release so much pressure and so much pain. Like, it's okay to find a new group of people. It's okay to find a new best friend. I don't care how long you've had people in your life. You'll realize how much better it feels to just let go of things that are hurting you and stunting your growth and making you feel bad for your own happiness. I'm getting like major Virgo and Capricorn energy, but also like a fire sign kind of energy, like Leo or Sagittarius. Love it. Like, you are passionate, but you are focused and goal oriented and determined and driven, and I just love this energy for you. Like, you are such a badass in 2025. I'm so happy for you. Like, I really do hope that this year, this upcoming year, is going to be like this for you, because I think that it is such a breaking point. Like, you had to get to this breaking point, but it is such a turning point for you of just letting go and letting all these thoughts and all these worries and anxieties and people-pleasing tendencies, just letting it go, because you deserve to be happy, you deserve to be free, and you deserve to live authentically. And your mindset is just like, I've been here and I've been doing this so long and I'm tired of it. Like, what good is it doing me? I'm over it. I'm over overthinking. And I'm just ready to embrace who I am in my most authentic light. And then the people who are meant to be in my life will appreciate that and flock to me. And that's how I'll meet the people I'm supposed to be around, you know? The connections I'm supposed to have in my life. People who will lift you up and support you bettering yourself. Not hold you back because they can't better themselves, so they just keep you down to try to make themselves feel better. I don't know. It's toxic is what it is. And you know that. And you know that you're gonna let that go. And I'm stoked for you. And I can't wait to see what this new year is gonna bring for you and for everybody. I think it's gonna be a really good year. I think the last couple years were just so awful for a lot of people. And I think a lot of people are like hitting that breaking point of just, this sucks. We need to do something. We need to stop caring, because this is not it. So if you start having a great year, if this did resonate for you, tell me all about it. Like, I can't wait to hear what your story is, and I can't wait to be there rooting for you. And I just had a song come to mind. It's an older song, not like older, but like 2010 something, maybe. Like in the 2010 like dubstep era. And I'm pretty sure it's called In for the Kill with, I think it's Skrillex and LaRue. And the month of June is significant. June 26th or 22nd. Ooh. Wait, there's another song coming through that has to do with June. Oh no, there's an artist called Cloudy June. And then the song that I'm thinking of, oh wait, hold on. Okay, I know where I was getting confused. So first, there is a song by Cloudy June called Monsters in My Mind. And then there is a song called June After Dark. I'll have to remember who that's by. It's by Elliot something. And then there's also a song called July by Betcha. So any of those songs could be significant for you, but also just those months. The summertime could have a lot of significance for you in 2025. Something big could happen around summertime. Summertime. Oh, that reminds me of another song. Wow, lots of music coming through. If you're a musician also, dude, okay, I'm getting a feeling that you have been silenced a lot because someone in your life didn't believe in your music career. If you're a musician. Okay, pardon my French in advance, but dude, fuck them. Like, you need to get your voice out there. Your music needs to be heard. I'm getting emotional as I say this, but like, from one independent artist to another. Do it. Get your music out there. Holy crap, dude. Your energy hit me like a break out of nowhere. Okay. I'll leave it at that. Because that's a huge, huge deal. It could be like you are performing somewhere in the summertime. If you have the option to perform somewhere at like an event in June or July, take that option. There's gonna be someone who doesn't want you to do it anyway. That came through like a bus, dude, like a freight train, like a bullet train. That's from the old dubstep era too. Yo. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. This was chaotic. But I love your energy so much, and I'm so glad that you stopped by today. I'm so glad I got to read for you, and I hope to see you again in the future. And if you did like this reading, make sure to show me some support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and of course, hit that bing bong so that you never miss a new upload from me. With all that being said, I hope to see you in the future, and I hope that you have a week as beautiful as you. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Can't wait to get into this reading for you. So the first thing that I want to mention is that I notice this purity and this innocence within you. I do feel like, and sorry that this is gonna start off kind of heavy. I didn't intend for it to, but this is just what's coming through. I feel like you've been hurt a lot this year and in previous years. And I get this sense that you feel like you lost a part of yourself, or you lost your purity or your innocence, or maybe you had to grow up really fast. But I feel like this upcoming year is going to be all about reclaiming that energy and unapologetically being free and play and like allowing yourself to play and being in this energy of creativity and feminine energy and vulnerability as well. I feel like you have been very guarded lately in your life, and you know that has held you back a lot, but this upcoming year is going to be about releasing that and finding your sense of self within vulnerability. And you'll have trust, so much more trust in the universe, because it's very likely that somebody made it very hard for you to trust others. And then eventually that led to you having trouble with trusting yourself. And so you became very closed off, you became very guarded. Also, the number 222 could be significant. Just noticed it on my clock. But it's held you back from being passionate about things and being, in a receptive energy. Because the energy that you were receiving in the past, you didn't like it. So you didn't want to be in your receptive energy. But now you are starting to feel more comfortable being in that energy and doing what you love in the process of that and healing that part of you. Your feminine energy is so powerful. You are so creative and you are so kind and empathetic, and I feel like you are learning that like all of the pain and all of the hurt that you've been through, all of the trauma, all of it, you're starting to realize like it did make you stronger, and that you couldn't be able to help other people. Also, I just saw 333. You couldn't be able to help other people without going through some of the traumas that you've experienced. I always say, like, I wouldn't trust a therapist who like just read a book on depression, but if they haven't experienced it, then they don't get it, you get it. And that's, I feel like your mission in this lifetime, like this year is going to be a massive breakthrough for you, because you're finally stepping into your power and you're finally starting to feel that strength that came from all of the hurt that you've been feeling. I'm hearing from lifetimes ago. You've been holding on to so much. But now you're starting to figure out, okay, this is how I can alchemize this into something greater and help others because of what I've been through. And now I'm more equipped to deal with it. I know how to deal with it. I've dealt with it. And now I can help others who haven't dealt with their trauma yet. I can show them what I did. I can show them how I healed. You have a beautiful energy, pile number 2. And I just think that, you know, it's been really hard for you to be in a fun, relaxed energy. And it's been hard for you to focus on things that you have fun with and that you're passionate about because you're always on guard. But I think the more that you allow yourself to relax and be in that energy, not just for yourself, but know that you're doing it because it's going to benefit others, that's going to be a huge shift for you. Because I feel like you have a tendency to feel really guilty whenever you do something for yourself. I don't know who it was in your past, but they made you feel like you're not allowed to relax, you're not allowed to have fun. And so it scared you to do things that you enjoy. I'm here giving you the okay to start doing everything that you love, everything that makes you happy. Because once you shift, there's going to be a massive shift in the collective. And I'm not trying to like pressure you to like get better. I'm just saying like there will be a ripple effect because you are so powerful. Your energy is so powerful. And once you're able to heal that part of yourself, I feel like it's going to drastically change so much around you. And a few extra things are coming through. These are really specific, but a song came through, and that song is Shake It by Metro Station. I also am feeling called to tell you that your environment needs color, specifically orange and yellow. Like, I was seeing an orange chair, like a plush orange chair, bright orange, like crazy. I feel like maybe this was just a visual representation of something that like maybe you didn't want like a bright orange chair, but you wanted to express yourself in a certain way, in like the way that you present yourself or the way that your room looks, but somebody was like, that's weird or that's childish, or you know, something around those lines, and you felt like you had to suppress that, so you've just been living with furniture that you hate and you wish that your space was more fun and vibrant. I'm being told to revamp your space however you want to, and your wardrobe too. Like, if you have been told, or if someone in the past made you feel like you couldn't wear something because it looked weird or it made you look bad or something, screw that. No, wear whatever you want. Go buy a whole new outfit, something that you're not even used to, and just see how it feels. Something that you know scares you to look at. Something that draws attention to you, something that feels fun and crazy and definitely stands out. Something that makes you nervous. Like, if you look at it and you think, oh, that person would not let me wear that, or I cannot wear that because I will get in trouble, something like that. You know, if it makes you nervous, good. Buy it, wear it, love it, and own it. Like, get used to that feeling of being your own person. And even if you don't like how it looks on you, just really sit in that feeling of like, I'm doing this because I wanted to. And even if it didn't look good on me, I would have never known, because that person was holding on so tight to my energy and I thought like I had to please them. You don't have to anymore, okay? You never had to. I get that like in certain circumstances it made you feel safer to, you know, go along with what that person was saying, but you're free now. You're free to do whatever you want. Go crazy, get colorful, get creative, tap into your feminine energy, and don't feel guilty about it. Don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to make a scene and draw attention to yourself, and, you know, be authentically you. I'm also hearing a song which is called Beautiful Anyways. I believe it's by Judah and the Lion. So definitely check that one out. I feel like that one resonates with you in so many ways. But really, this upcoming year is not just tapping into your feminine energy, it's just tapping into your more spiritual side. Because you might have felt very outcasted for having a spiritual side, and you didn't get to really explore that side very much, and it was kind of shunned or pushed away or mocked for whatever reason. But you always had this spiritual connection, and you couldn't explain it. You couldn't like talk to anybody about it. If that was the case, this year is going to be very spiritual for you because you are very tapped in and you've had all this time to sit and reflect with spirituality and your spirit guides, and I feel like they're ready to talk to you and they're ready to connect with you in a way that they haven't been able to before because you didn't feel like you could talk to them. So that's very exciting. I really want to hear about your journey and everything that you have encountered up to this point and everything that you plan on encountering in 2025 going forward. I really have high hopes for you. That's another song, High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. I really love how your aura turned out. I think that it fits your energy so perfectly and it's beautiful and it's promising. Like, it looks so freeing. It looks so relaxed and confident. And it's like releasing your snake skin and being this new shiny beautiful snake. I don't like snakes, so I don't like using that. We'll use cocoon and butterfly, okay? It's like breaking out of that cocoon and now you have wings. That's way better, okay? I don't like snakes. Sorry if you do, but I think that it turned out really pretty is what I'm trying to say. I really hope that this new year is as beautiful for you as your aura is to the rest of the world. And if this reading did resonate with you, make sure to do me a solid and show me some support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And of course, hit that bing bong so that you never miss a new upload from me. With all that being said, I hope that you have a week as beautiful as you, and I hope to see you again in the future, and I hope that you have a beautiful 2025. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. Thanks so much for being here. So, what I want to talk about with your reading, first of all, I don't want you to panic. This isn't going to be like a negative reading per se, but something did come across as like a warning to me. So what I noticed in the piles with the card that you chose, if you look at the circles in every corner of your card, there's one that's red and the rest are green. And to me, this felt like an outside influence in your energy that is trying to pose as somebody that you can trust, somebody that you can rely on, somebody that you don't have to worry about, like a friend or a family member, or even like if it's an opportunity, like you think that you can trust this and this looks like a good choice, a good opportunity, a good decision to make. But there might be ulterior motives. I'm just getting this energy of like caution. Like you want to be cautious. Like if you're blowing through green lights, like this is kind of how I see it, as like stoplights. If you're blowing through green lights, don't get comfortable because there's still going to be a red light at the end. And just because you went through 3 green lights doesn't mean the red light doesn't exist. It's going to be in there somewhere, right? I'm also getting a sense that like you could be a Scorpio. I don't know why, but I was seeing like the fixed signs, and I was thinking about the World card. And actually, let me take a look real quick at the World card, and because I know that they're all up in the corners, and there's one at the bottom right. Okay, so I looked it up. It's actually not Scorpio, but it's Leo. And I think that distinction and what just happened right there alone perfectly indicates like how this could seem like something completely opposite of what it is. Like, and it's weird that I think about this now, like this kind of doesn't have to do with your reading, but maybe it does, because I'm like spiraling now from this one little thing, and I feel like there's a person in your life that could have you spiraling for no reason, just like making you question yourself and question the world. And oh, that's weird, the world. I'm literally questioning the world. Dude, there's a lot. I'm spiraling. Oh my god. Like I am getting so many downloads and realizations and like trying to make sense of this one thing in your card. So this is crazy. This person's gonna try to have you like just so confused and so unsure of yourself and your beliefs, and if what they're doing is like okay. It's very gaslighty. So I started spiraling because I was like, I thought it was a water sign, but it's a fire sign, and in my mind, naturally and just in general, water is the opposite of fire. That's what made sense to me. And then also I was like, but it's weird because Aquarius is an air sign and it's the opposite of Leo. So like why is it the opposite of Leo? Like if it's an opposite element, You know what I mean? And then I said questioning the world, and I'm literally questioning the world card. So there is going to be somebody all up in your energy, dude. And I'm glad that you're seeing this before 2025 because you can prepare for this and you will know. And I'm not saying like be cautious about like everybody that you let into your energy. Like obviously you can be discerning and know who you can trust and who you can't trust, but don't let anybody get too close right away, and don't be immediately trusting or immediately overgiving. Don't give sacrifices to anybody that just seem nice that you don't really know. Like get to know a person before you really dedicate your time and energy to them, because you know there are going to be people in your life, and this is just the case for everybody, like it's going to happen at some point, that you have to set boundaries with. So this year is going to be so much about boundary setting for you and standing in your power and not letting somebody throw you off your rocker and make you confused about how you're feeling or how you're seeing things or remembering things, or you know, you have to be discerning and also be confident in your beliefs and your emotions, and you're not going to let anybody tell you what you can and can't feel or what you should and shouldn't feel or think. And don't let them cause you to spiral and believe things and start questioning their motives and going back and ruminating about everything that you could have said or everything that they said. And you're like, I can see this stress, this pressure where you're like making notes and charts and diagrams of everything that they've said, and you're trying to put pieces together like this doesn't make sense, that doesn't add up. Like you are giving so much of your energy to this person and their bullcrap. Don't do that. Please don't do that, because that's what they want. They want you to ruminate, they want you to be focused on them, and they want you to kind of lose yourself to them, and that's not okay. This has been a crazy reading so far, and what I really want to do actually is I want to get you an oracle card for a stone that you could use. We're going to see what energy you could work with to try to avoid getting trapped in this dynamic. Okay, so we're going to draw one of these cards to see what crystal that you can use in 2025 to protect your energy, and then maybe it'll give us some insight on what this energy is, where it's coming from, etc. So let's see what comes through. Oh gosh. Wow, really? Oh my gosh. So we have confident and sensual. Confidence, it says to use ruby, and it says that ruby clears away energetic debris which impede forward momentum. Yep. Its vital energy brings a powerful fertilizer that encourages you to carry yourself with conviction and confidence. And then for sensual, you got rhodochrosite. And this is weird, like they're both red. So maybe like the energy that they're trying to take from you is the energy that you have to really embody. But you have to embody that in a way that's not going to harm others. So like just being confident and manifesting things by saying affirmations, doing it in a healthy way, whereas they are trying to do it in a way that's manipulative and toxic. So I think that there's a lot that you could learn from them, but do it in your own way and don't let it change you. Like have the same level of confidence, but don't use it for evil. Use your own energy for good and mirror back to them what it could look like if they didn't have these intentions. But like you don't have to try to teach them how to be a good person. All you have to do is just do what they're doing in a healthy way. Don't waste your energy trying to teach somebody how to be nice, because they're not going to do it. They're just going to feed off of the fact that you are using your energy on them because that's what they want, because their ego is blown out of proportion. How would you describe this person that they're dealing with in 2025? Oh. Another red one. Vanadite? Vanadite. Look at all these red cards. Emotional liberation reclaims the happiness that all human beings deserve to experience. It comes from a place of understanding other people's feelings without sacrificing our own emotional needs and well-being.
The experience of emotional liberation allows us to explore the world with confidence and compassion in our own unique way. I told you. I told you.
I also think it's very interesting that your aura up until this point is only like solely green and purple. So what I get from that is it reminds me of the chakras, the heart chakra and the crown chakra, because you are very tapped in, you're very empathetic, like so empathetic, almost to a detriment. And it's amazing how like kind you are and patient you are with people, and you want to give people a chance, you want to always help them and help them better themselves for the sake of humanity. And that's a wonderful thing, but it can hurt you if you let people take advantage of that, because you don't want people to walk all over you. You have to be able to set boundaries. You have to be empathetic while still holding space for yourself and doing what you need to do to protect your energy. But that doesn't make you a bad person, because if you're not used to doing this, it can definitely feel like you're being mean or cruel, or like you're not accepting this person for who they are. But that's not what the case is. You're just not tolerating poor behavior and their actions towards you that are hurting you. A song that I also think that you might resonate with is the song New Divide by Linkin Park. And I feel like there is a connection between that song and just the phrase in general, New Divide, and the World card in reverse. Because when I was thinking about the World card, like, the whole meaning of the World card is like a new beginning and fulfillment and wholeness and unity. But when it's in reverse, it made me think of like someone trying to turn your world upside down, which New Divide is about like getting to the peak of a mountain and seeing a whole new like course that you have to take. So it's like this never-ending cycle of like looking out over a new divide, and like now there's all this stuff that I'm dealing with. You need to flip your world back right side up and do not let this person get you all confused about everything, and just don't let them hang around in your energy for too long. I think maybe that is also why the red was coming through in the cards, because there's no red in your aura. I think that you're so tapped in and so spiritually inclined, and you want to be there for people, you want to help people, and that's incredible, but you have to stay grounded. You have to tap into that root chakra and heal that wound if there is one. And you have to remember what your truth is and who you are, and not let your emotions take over when someone's treating you like garbage. So I think 2025 is really going to be about boundary setting, confidence, self-worth, and just respecting yourself, and, you know, tapping into that energy and figuring out how that's going to look for you. So with all that being said, I do hope that this reading was able to help you out a little bit, or at least prepare you for the new year. And I think that you have a beautiful energy. I don't want you to think that this is all negative and like it's going to be a bad year for you or anything, but I'm just letting you know what comes through, because I don't want to sugarcoat anything and then have you dealing with this later on and you weren't prepared for it. So it was coming through very strong, so I definitely felt called to bring all this up. But you are a beautiful, beautiful soul, and you're going to have a beautiful 2025. Just remember who you are, because who you are is beautiful, and don't let anybody take advantage of that, okay? So this is your finished aura portrait, and I really hope that you like it, and I hope that you enjoyed this reading. And if it did resonate for you, if you could please do me a solid and show me some support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and of course hit that bing bong so that you never miss a new upload from me. With all that being said, I hope that you have a beautiful 2025 and a week as beautiful as you, and I hope to see you again in the future. I love you, pile number 3. Bye!